Hello, good people. I am Dr. Hollie Kelly, and this is Dr. Kelly's Perspective for Wednesday, the first Wednesday in October. And I really should stop saying a quick message because every time I say quick, it just goes on and on. Hey, Gunny. Okay, so my question for you today is, are you going to fight for it? Are you willing to fight for it? Because I don't think some of us, we may know intellectually that nothing in life is free and nothing comes very easy, nothing anything worthwhile. I'll just say not anything worthwhile comes free or easy. But I am asking you today to make the decision on whether or not you're going to fight for it. Well, what's the it? You get to choose what the it is. What in your life at this season of your life is worth fighting for? Are you willing to roll your sleeves up, do the work, and fight for your marriage? Are you willing to roll your sleeves up, do the work, and fight for your children? Are you willing to fight for your sanity? Are you willing? I'm not talking even necessarily fight people. That's okay. We've got to learn to think wider and higher and deeper. Not that everything has to be deep, but what I am telling you is what I absolutely know. And good morning for all who are joining me. I see Augusta is in the house. Augusta is in the house tonight, to this morning rather. But nothing worth anything will come to you without effort, without a fight. Because if you're expecting, a Facebook friend, is a absolutely phenomenal writer, Drew. Drew, if you see this later, I'm talking about you. Just a phenomenal writer. And he releases spoken or written prose every day. I try not to read his stuff before I come on because it's like I'm stealing from Drew because we're very much in sync. But he's talking about everybody wants to be the diamond and they want the shine, but they're not willing to be cut. That's along the same lines. Are we willing to fight? Are we really willing to do the work? It goes so far beyond talking a good game. It goes so far beyond that. We want beautiful relationships. We want beautiful marriages. We want wonderful relationships with our children, our adult children, and our grandchildren. And sometimes the fight, again, I'm not talking about going out and fighting folks. No, that is so surface. You have to get to the root of why you're not and why you can't and why you haven't. So some of that fight is fighting yourself. Are you willing to fight your own habits? Are you willing to fight your own laziness? Are you willing to fight your own lack of discipline? Are you willing to roll your sleeves up and do whatever it takes to get what it is you say you want? I promise you, it will be October 2nd, 2020. If you and you'll be right in the same spot if you believe for an instant that all you have to do is sit back. And I'm telling you what I know because look, for years of my life, thank God it's been years since I sort of like woke up and got a clue. So it's important to keep growing. But for years, I really believed in meritocracy. I believed that, well, you just, stay put and do the right thing. Hey, Miss Mary, just stay put and do the right thing, and everything that is yours will come to you. I believed that, not just intellectually, I believed it in here. So though I was doing what I needed to do and handling my business, a lot of times my opportunities just passed me right on by. And I saw them leaving, like mouth hung open. Because what I've come to recognize is that even things that are yours, they have your name written all on them. You're going to have to do the work to go after them. I use the example of the children of Israel. I'm a woman of faith. And so the word of God is a foundation for me. And I believe that if the word says it, I'm going to believe that. I'm not going to allow 21st century technology and advancements and wisdoms override the word. The promised land had been promised to the children of Israel. It was theirs for the taking. But until they made the decision to go in and fight for the land, to go in and do the work, those giants were not just moving. Those people who were there previously were not just going to say, oh, you here? Okay, that's time my lease is up. It's time to exit stage left. It doesn't work like that. It was theirs. It was promised to them. It belonged to them. The promises, the blessings, the fruit was theirs. But they had to do the work. We are no different. The wonderful marriage that we see others have, the beautiful homes, the relationships, all the stuff that we long for, I promise you, they had to fight for some of that, even if the fight was against their own mindset. They had to unlearn some stuff. Are you willing? Here's my question. Are you willing to fight your laziness, your lack of discipline, your desire to run after everything shiny? Are you willing to fight your bad habits? Are you willing to fight what you know is not right, but you grew up with it, so you're just going to hang on to it? Are you willing to do the work? Because if you're not, I'll check in with you October 2nd. Are we at the 3rd yet? Whatever today's date is. I will check with you first week of October in 2020. I'm going to be further down the road. But if you refuse to fight, if you refuse to acknowledge that you have to do the work, and it's called work for a reason. When I had my first child in particular, that was the first time I for real understood what labor was. And I said, good night. I understand why they call it labor now. You got to work. The baby is yours. That child, that gift of God is yours. But guess what? You're going to have to push that child out. You're going to have to push that child out. That's called work. Then you can begin to reap some of the benefits. Then you can begin to reap the blessings. Then you can begin to enjoy the bounty of your labor. But it's labor. And do not be confused. Don't allow someone, there's an iceberg. Oh, you can't really see it. That's not the best picture. But there's the iceberg analogy. We only see 10%. So we see the glitter, the glam, the success, the beauty, the joy, the peace. Underneath that 90% is hard work and sleeplessness and sacrifice and loss and betrayal and determination and perseverance. You got to be willing to do the work. Okay, so we got how many ever days we have left these last 3 months. Do the work. Be willing to choose what it is you're going to fight for, but recognize, I promise you, just because it's not coming your way, don't be so quick to say, well, I guess that wasn't for me. Yes, it is for you, but you got to do the work. You want to be a diamond? You got to get cut. You want pearls? You're going to have to dig. They're not just lying out on the seashore. You're going to have to dig for them. It's called work. It'll be worth it. But we just got to get in there and do the work. Okay, that is my offering to you. That is my challenge. I'm prayerful that you take me up on the challenge and make the decision to not just sit back and wait on it, because you've been working real hard and you so nice and you so cute, and so it should come your way. All right. Okay, keep waiting. Okay, I'm not waiting. I'm willing to fight for what I know is mine. Until next time, take real good care of yourselves. Make it a wonderful Wednesday.